Just after a tough 10-round fight with Derric Rosy, how tough it was?
Oh, I took him lightly, unexpected, A lot of people say, oh, you're more experienced, you got power, this and that. And, that's the least I should always not underestimate. A young kid who's got a great record, who's fought everybody, Roy Eliminators. And, I've been around the world, I fought the best, controversial, lost to the best, but they know I beat. But I just want to take my hat off to this kid who came to my hometown, fought a good fight, then come to late night, came to win, and I just want to thank the crowd, you all, Fight News, people, to come and support me.
You predicted the knockout, but the fight was going in certain parts Derric Rosy way. Did you have a problem with his jab, especially in the beginning of the rounds?
Not too much of his jab. It's just his style. He's an awkward fighter, unorthodox. So, so a person can't just go in there and try to throw bombs. The kid is very crafty. He's an athlete. He's a former football player. I needed this 10 hard rounds. I haven't had a 10 hard round in, several years, in 3, 4, years. So it was good for me, go back to the drawing board, for this young fella. I'm up there with the Thompsons and the Vitalis, I'm at that age, but, the good thing is keep active, eat right, stay healthy, and stay in shape.
What was a decisive factor for you? Why did you think you won? What was the one punch that you can count every time?
My jab, it was kind of hard to land my jab consistent on Rosy for a simple fact. The kid's a good counter puncher, a little crafty, so I couldn't go in there reckless. I had to be strategic, I had to work my way up. The kid came to win. Like I said, he's a tough kid, big kid. I'm today's consideration a small heavyweight, like the Thomas Adamek, Eddie Chambers, et cetera, et cetera. So for me to keep up with these big boys, and not get hurt too much, thank God I'm okay. And I'll keep progressing.
You mentioned some of the fights you lost were the controversial losses. This fight was the one in front of your hometown crowd, close to Chicago. This was a special meaning for you. I mean, maybe the better things and the bigger things are coming.
Yes, for a simple fact, because I got to fight in front of my crowd, especially this fight was dedicated, and my kid's teacher that helped me, 3 of my boys, Solomon, Naeem, and Baby First Jr., to graduate 8th grade. My kids, they're a very tough kid. It was hard for me to raise. I mean, they were beautiful kids. It's just, bad connection, bad kids, they're associated, and this teacher helped me overcome all these obstacles so I could concentrate on my career. And she just passed away this January, and I dedicated this fight in her memory. Her name is Miss Marla Fitzgerald.
You looked at for the knockout. You could tell from the beginning. I mean, you wanted to, tear his head up. I mean, it looked like it. I mean, and it didn't work because he moves pretty well. I mean.
Yes. I came in there, like I said, I underestimated. I came in to try to blow him out, and that's the wrong strategic. Going in this fight with mine, thinking I'm going to stop him, and the kid was ready for that. He knew I'm a puncher. I could throw punches. I hurt him several rounds. I mean, I had him wobbled, but the kid stuck in there, held, and was pretty crafty and survived 10 rounds.
You said you're ready for the smaller heavyweights. You mentioned a couple of names. Who would you like to fight next? I mean, if we forget the Klitschko's for the second and we leave the other guys, the top 10 in
Seth Mitchell.
He's fighting Jonathan Banks, so not for a while then.
Maybe Thomas. Thank you, Bobby. God bless you. Okay, Bobby. Good fight, Bobby. Keep your head up. You're young. Thank you so much for coming here and showing the war. Thank you, Bob, man. Pleasure. God bless you.
Thank you, Derric. So coming back to the question, the other guys outside of the Klitschko's.
Yes, I definitely like to fight. Stavern. I forgot his name. Well, Chris Ariel is not really meaningful no more. You see, he's pretty much not the same no more. So he's out of the picture. Not too many
How
guys.
fast can you be ready? I mean, how much break do you need after this 10 rounds?
I come in, by July or August. August, September, I should be ready.
You should be ready.
Yeah.
Thank you very much with the fresh Oquendo, who after 10 rounds beat a very game Derric Rosy.
Yes, very game and hard fought and, beat him, thank God, fair and square.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.